In the beginning, there was only chaos, and from chaos came the gods, forces of nature and power that shaped the world. Among them, hidden in the shadows of Olympus, came Eris, not the goddess of love, not wisdom, not war, but something far more dangerous: discord. This is her story. Welcome to The Hidden Scrolls, where we focus on history, folklore, and mythology. Eris is not a goddess of peace. She is the whisper that turns friends into enemies, the seed of jealousy, the smirk when everything begins to unravel. She is the reason behind one of the greatest wars in mythology, the Trojan War. But Eris didn't wield a sword. She didn't need to. Her weapon was an apple. It began with a wedding. Thetis, a sea goddess, was marrying the mortal Peleus. The gods were invited. Ambrosia flowed, golden goblets clinked, music soared. But one goddess was not on the guest list: Eris. Even among the divine, she was unwanted. The gods feared what she might do in a moment of spite. They were right to be afraid. Furious at her exclusion, Eris didn't storm the wedding. She left a gift: a single golden apple, gleaming, perfect, inscribed with three deadly words: "To the fairest." Three goddesses saw it: Hera, queen of the gods; Athena, goddess of wisdom and war; Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Each believed the apple was hers. Each wanted it. What began as a petty slight became a divine rivalry. The three goddesses turned to Zeus, king of the gods, to decide who was the fairest. But even Zeus, mighty, all-powerful, wanted nothing to do with their jealousy. So he passed the decision to a mortal, a shepherd, a prince in disguise, Paris of Troy. Each goddess came to Paris offering a bribe. Hera promised him power, rulership over all of Asia. Athena offered victory and wisdom, glory in battle. Aphrodite offered love, the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen. Paris chose Aphrodite. That choice would destroy cities. There was just one problem. Helen was already married to Menelaus, king of Sparta. But Paris, now enchanted, stole her away to Troy. Menelaus raised an army to get her back, and so began the Trojan War. 10 years, thousands dead, heroes risen and fallen, all because Eris wanted to make a point. Eris never fought in the war, but it was her apple that lit the fuse. Her name became synonymous with conflict, her legacy written not in temples, but in blood and fire. But Eris is more than a wedding crasher. In Hesiod's Theogony, she is the daughter of Nyx, night itself, born not from light, but from the void. She is the mother of miseries: Lethe, forgetfulness; limos, starvation; algos, pain; hismeni, battle; in the Horkos, oathbreaker. Wherever there is pain and conflict, Eris's children walk. She doesn't merely cause chaos, she breeds it. The Romans feared her too. They called her Discordia, and she was often depicted as a shadowy figure, lurking just out of sight, twisting the hearts of mortals and gods alike. Unlike other deities, Eris didn't seek worship or temples. She didn't need followers, she just needed cracks in the human soul and the patience to wait. Centuries passed, and Eris faded from myth, but not from memory. In the 20th century, she was reborn, in satire, rebellion, and philosophy. Discordianism, a parody religion, embraced her not as villain, but as the patron of creative chaos. In their sacred text, the Principia Discordia, they proclaim, "We worship Eris not because she is good or evil, but because she is interesting." Even the occultist Aleister Crowley invoked her spirit, an agent of holy chaos, tearing down false order. In a world that feared disorder, some began to worship it. Eris is not evil. She is the truth we hide from ourselves. That order is fragile, that beneath every society lies conflict, ready to erupt. She doesn't create division, she reveals it. The apple didn't cause the war. The goddess's pride did. Paris's lust. Helen's desire. Menelaus' vengeance. Eris simply set the stage. Chaos is not always destruction, it is also creation. The end of an empire is the beginning of another. Discord shatters comfort zones, breaks illusions, and forces us to see the truth, however painful it might be. Eris is not a villain, she is a mirror, and when we look into her eyes, we see ourselves. So the next time conflict breaks out over something small, a word, a post, a whisper, an idea, look for the apple, and remember, Eris is never far behind. Because Eris isn't just a goddess of myth, she's here, alive in the cracks of our world, in the viral post that divides, in the rumor that spreads like wildfire, in the choice we make to escalate or walk away. She is the patron saint of overreaction, the goddess of unintended consequences. One word, one moment can shift everything. Not because the word is powerful, but because the people who hear it already are. That's the truth no one wants to face, that we carry Eris inside us, in every grudge we nurse, every passive comment loaded with poison, every truth we twist just enough to win. We are the authors of our own discord. Eris just hands us the pen. So when you see the apple roll into the room, don't ask who threw it. Ask why you reached for it. Because Eris doesn't choose sides. She doesn't care who wins. Only that the game is played. If you enjoyed this video on Eris, you will probably love my video on Nyx or other Greek gods and goddesses. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to press like and subscribe.